Let me show you how to hit the really low shot. Let's take our stance. I like players to get into an orthodox position to start with, because then you can learn the difference between what we do. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to be able to drive down onto the golf ball. To really get the ball going low, we've got to keep this angle here that we create with the back of the left arm and the left wrist, and we've got to drive that going down low. It's almost like we can't let the club head pass the hands. We've got to keep this sort of position going on here. You can see when I extend the club out, that line is still straight. It's not past, the club head hasn't passed. The complete opposite to when we're hitting a high shot. So again, we basically can take care of the flight of the shot after the golf ball has been hit by keeping that angle driving that way. We stay over the top of the shot. You can see how much I'm not sat back this way, I'm almost leant over my hips that way. So watch again, as we come down into the ball, we're going to cover the shot so much. You can see how far in front my head is of the ball, and then we're going to keep it driving that way. Now if you go ahead and do these things, you don't have to worry too much about positioning the ball too far back in your stance. I see some players getting the ball right out of the back of their stances. The problem with that, it means you just use the wrists and the arms to try and do that. That's not what we want to do. We want to change just our follow through position, and believe me, that's what's really going to change the flight of the ball. We don't want to put too much spin on it. Again, when we start moving it too far back in our stance and trapping it, we get a lot of spin on it. If we want to hit it into the wind, we want to keep spin off the ball. So by doing what I'm telling you here, keeping the ball positioned in a good place in the middle of your stance, but covering the ball that way, that's what's going to really help you to hit it low. Let me go ahead and hit one so you can see how we do it. Really good strong setup position from there. Good turn. Bang. Cover that shot. You can see how down into the shot I still am. I haven't sat back up into the shot. I've stayed down and through it. Go ahead and practice that and you'll have no problem hitting it low.